This is a test of my beekeeping skills. Oh my goodness. That's what you call aggression. All right, guys, out here in front of the hives today, a hot summer day, and I'm embarrassed to say I have not gotten into the hives yet this season. It is high time that I do that because I'm suspecting something might be wrong. I've noticed some suspicious behavior out of the ordinary. I've seen some aggressive bee behavior. Every time I come down around the hives to check them out, I start getting dive bombed. They get caught in my hair. And just yesterday, a bee was attacking Vigo way up on the deck. So I'm wondering if maybe one of a few things is wrong. I might have a queenless hive, I might have a failing queen, or there might be something else going on, like some kind of invading mouse. So let's go take a look and see what's going on. Gotta get to the bottom of this. But first things first, gotta suit up, because it's been out of the ordinary lately, that's for sure. I've even got rubber bands around my pant leg so no bees will crawl up me. So this aggressive behavior has got me really curious. I'm going to do using the smoker quite a bit. I'm not sure which hive is responsible for, which bees are responsible for this aggressive behavior. So the interesting thing is that bees are usually really calm this time of year, but I just saw my first clue. Check it out. Can you see what's at the entrance of this hive? Mouse poop. There's tons of mouse poop at the bottom. So this hive has a mouse. It looks like it's possibly active. I'm going to take it apart and get that nest out. I feel really bad when that happens to the bees. And I said this last year, did not follow through. Forgot to put mouse guards on this hive, on my hive, all of my hives. I do have a feeder on top, but I'm imagining that the feeder is empty because they've been pretty aggressively using it. And a lot of bees on the top of this feeder. So I have a feeling it might be this hive. It's feeling a little bit aggressive because they got an intruder and they're pissed. And they want me to fix it, probably. So I'm gonna get right down to the bottom as fast as I can. Well, I exposed a lot of larvae on the top here. The birds are like this, so I'll chuck them out. All right, I get down to this box. Gotta get that nest out if it's still in there. Ugh, that's definitely stuck. Some solid structures in here. Feels like the base of this hive is now to figure out where some of this stuff is stuck. Oh my gosh. No. The bees are going after the microphone, you guys can see. They don't like black fur. Look at the microphone. You can probably hear the bees on there, but they have a natural instinct to fight off black fur. That could be why they go after Vigo sometimes. See the wiggles. Frames of her. Ugh. Okay, got it. All right, now to figure out where's the mouse nest. There it is. This is a test of my beekeeping skills. I'm not used to working with aggressive hives. I'm not used to bees attacking me while I'm working the hive, like on this level. But how disgusting. Full mouse nest. So I gotta move this over really quick, wipe it out, and then reassemble. Bye-bye, mouse house. Okay. I think I can reassemble this. Not too much trouble. Sometimes that can cause the bees to scatter if you blow air on them. That was a tough job, I would say. Not very thorough as far as inspection, but I took care of the main problem, which was a mouse nest. So I'm going to feed these guys and come back. I think I'll wait a few minutes before I take my suit off by the house, just in case. Oh, there's still a bee in my microphone here. Come on. Whew, that was more of an adventure than I was bargaining for. I'm not even done yet. Well, in other news, Bryan's getting all prepared, getting set up, doing preparations to get the lumber ready for framing out the shed. Let's go check in with him, see what's up.
I almost got the compound miter saw, but...
You love flipping them?
Because I love flipping them so much.
You just kept it the same. Are you marking all your boards to keep track of them?
Yeah, but there's not too many, but so I marked the dimensions on there. So we did some drawings, and we just decided now that we're going to do, instead of doing four windows, 2 on each side, we'll do 1 window on each side. It'll cut costs and less cutting as well. So, but yeah, I got my list of cutting here, so.
You've got your lumber pile, you've got your measurements, you've got your table, and then you've got your cut pile. And then that's all going to get moved over to the shed.
Yeah, once I get all loaded, I'll take it over there and then just start nailing together. It's easier to be closer to the house. I didn't want to have to move all the lumber all the way into the woods. And
all right.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
How many cuts we can make before it rains?
Yes.
But you did a little bit of work yesterday.
I did. I laid the walls out, made sure everything was square, put some chalk lines down. So we know where everything goes, and then measured for all the J-bolts, so I know on my pressure treated where I need to drill the holes. So I'll lay those boards out to the proper length, cut them where they need to be, and then go through, mark, drill them a little bit big so that I got some wiggle room.
It's always good to have a little wiggle room. Okay, I'm going back in. This time armed with a couple of gallons of syrup. I'm going to feed Hive 1, and then I'm going to go back and see if I can do inspection on Hive 2 and 3. Hopefully those bees are a little bit nicer. Closing up the hive. This time seems pretty calm because already I don't have bees flying out at me. Oops, look what I got here. Got comb built up. That means this hive needs more room. I might have to take off this feeder, transfer it to jars, since they're still taking the feed, add a super with frames, and close it back up. Okay. We got frames. Ugh. Since this hive is a little bit more calm, I feel like I can take my time just to kind of peep and see what's going on. What I would love to see is a queen. So no queen activity on these down here. This is where they're just collecting and storing some resources. Not really a lot of empty spaces to lay eggs, so I'm wondering if she's on yet another frame. And let me flip it. I see her. There goes the queen right here. Let's see if I can zoom in. See her right there? See how she's a lot longer than the rest of the bees? Not quite as fuzzy. long, shiny body, abdomen. Her abdomen is long and shiny. She's not fuzzy like the other bees are. Not as fuzzy. Okay, so queen spotted, mission complete. I tried to take my time pushing them back together to give them a little time to reorganize and get out of the way as I'm smushing together these frames. Put everything back together. That looks good. Now I'm going to rebuild the hive with adding extra frames. All right, so the bees are already coming into the frames here. You can see them down below. They're like, hey, what's this new apartment? So they're going to be exploring it out, and then we'll come back and see how they're doing, but I'm going to space these out a little bit. Okay, one more hive to check. Ugh, it's all crystallized in here. Hello, guys, coming in. Gonna see what's going on in here. Brood nest. So there's eggs in here. The hive seems pretty happy. So let's put it back together. Now, to make them happy, I'm going to close up the hive. Okay, lid on time. And that is the longest I've spent in the hives in a long time, doing a pretty thorough inspection of all 3 hives, getting down to the bottom. It's always a chore to dig all the way down to the bottom chamber, clean everything out, make sure they have enough food, make sure the queen is laying and active and healthy. So, mission accomplished today. And I think as far as aggressive hives go, could I have done stuff to prevent that from happening? Absolutely. I think there was a little bit of irresponsibility on my part knowing what the problem was last year, which was having a mouse in the hive and then not taking the action in time to prevent that from happening again. So 100% this year putting in mice guards in the hives so I will not have to deal with that again. And hopefully the bees build up really quick. This is the best time of year for them. Lots of food out there. We've had lots of moisture. The nectar flow is on, and we'll keep you posted on the bees.
For boat building, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a real winner right there. That's you got,
Sight right down it.
That's your money's worth.
I guess I could use it for blocking.
Yeah.
Cut it into little short pieces. That's all it's good for.
Yeah. Is that a piece of wood too? Oh.